Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Minecraft Survival. In the last episode we defeated the Wither, and we defeated the Wither several times, and we've now managed to get 8 Nether Stars. So today we are going to craft the beacon and have a look at all the different features on that, because we have a big digging project and we could really use the beacon's help to get it built. I'll show you that down there, but first of all let's make a beacon. If we just go to our storage level here, and to make a beacon you need glass, your Nether Stars, and some obsidian for the base. So let's pop that there, and we'll just manufacture all 8 that we need. I also have some iron here, and I'll show you what that's for in a minute. But I'll just show you the excavation that we're working on at the moment. Our storage facility needs to be expanded. Now I was going to expand it that way, but I quite like having that glass walkway going to the slime farm. So we are going to dig down 2 more levels of it. This vast space here is enough for 1 sorter, because I put 7 layers of double chests in my sorter for all the items, so that we can have lots of items. And it needs this massive amount of space for all the circuitry and what have you, but that's for another day. At the minute, I'm going to actually hollow it all the way down to the bottom there. You can see that little structure in that cross there is just illustrating for myself the different levels, so I can make sure I was digging to the right height. But here is where we are going to put our beacon. Now a beacon requires the line of sight to the sky. It can go through glass though, so we're okay here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the corner, because we're going to make a fully powered beacon, which means we need 4 levels of solid iron. You can also use gold or diamonds or emerald, but after the Christmas period we are really rich in the way of iron, so I've just used the iron. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pop a beacon on here, and you can see that there. It sort of reminds me of the lights on top of police cars. But if I click on that there, you'll see that there is nothing. We can't do anything with it. And these are the different effects that we want. So what we'll do is we will complete 1 level. And if we click on it here, there we go, that's that active. And you see we can choose to activate one of these effects. But you can't just click on it and hope for it that it'll work. You actually need to pay it, as it were. So we'll put a single iron. You can use any of these pieces here, and we will activate speed. Give that a few seconds for the effect to take place. Yep, and you saw that move, and we can run a lot faster now. Our field of vision narrowed slightly, and from a level 1 we can change that over, and we can get a haste. And this helps us with mining. It doesn't really show that much of a difference just being the level 1, but when we get to level 2, which we're going to do now, so if I click on here, you'll see that these are blanked out. If I now complete that next layer, we now see that we have jump boost and resistance. Let's just give a go of, because I can demonstrate the jump boost one. Give that a second to flip over. Possibly. Did we not sacrifice enough to it? No, I must have forgot to press the tick. So we can jump a little bit higher. You know what I should have done? Let's go up upstairs and we'll get a half slab and a fence. There we go. So let's try that again. So we've got 2 there, 1 and a half. Yep, so we still can't jump over 2, but we can now jump up that extra height. So that actually should have, if I'd brought a fence with us, we should be able to clear fences with it. But anyway, moving on. Let's just pop that one out there, and we will complete the next level. And let's see, what do we get out of that one? Give that a moment to update. Yep, there we go. So strength. Can't really demonstrate strength, but obviously that gives you more strength to kill the enemy. So you can also put it next to a mob farm, perhaps, or if there's a place where you're regularly defending your base. Got the resistance there for, I believe, regeneration. But what we're going to do now is we are going to fully power the beacon by activating the 4th level. I would remind you as well, these are completely solid. So if I dig through here, you'll see this is completely solid of iron, or gold, or any block that you choose. I see now this extra bit gives us access to this panel, and this gives us even more, in that case jump boost, better resistance, and so on and so forth. But what we really want is the haste 2, so let's sacrifice a bit to that. Just press Z, and yep, we have haste 2. You'll notice as well, if we just resume game, it continuously regenerates itself every couple of seconds whilst you're in range of the beacon. I think this fully powered one goes 40 blocks, so from this line here I know that is 40 to the other side, so we should be able to maintain the effects basically until we get to the other side of this platform. Now, is that going down any further? Right, so yeah, basically I'll be able to mine out this entire area. Now hopefully, yep, there, and look at that, we've actually just got the achievement as well there, and you'll see there we can just glide through this rock, so we're going to be able to take out this huge section in a fraction of the time. You see that there, it's just disappearing through it there. This, I should say as well, is also in combination with our pickaxe, because our pickaxe has efficiency 5 on it, and you need to use that in combination with haste 2, and that allows you, I mean, how quickly was that able to go just gliding through this area? So I'm going to now be able to dig out this whole region in a fraction of the time, because I'm going to take this all the way down to Bedrock, because we're going to put multiple levels of sorter in. But before we I've damaged the beacon. I have to give that a second to regenerate. Let's pop that back in there just to be, yeah, we've still got haste 2 on there. What we're going to do now is we are going to head up to the surface, and we're going to combine some of these. Nope, I don't have any rockets with me, so let's go up to the surface. Don't want this floor, we want this floor. So let's go outside, night's starting to come in. One thing you can do is, for efficiency, you can park multiple beacons next to each other. Now just have something to eat there. And if we go up here, it was up here where I dug it out, wasn't it? Yep, there it is. Underneath here is technically 6 pyramids. Get rid of the glass that I was using for markers. And we will place down all of those. Let's take out that. And let's click on our first one, and we might as well start with speed. The second one, we will pop down haste 2. Third one. And the fourth one. And the final one for strength. There we go, so that's the only one that's missing, but I'll activate it for that, even though it won't make any difference. There we go, and you'll see as well that the lights go all the way up, and they go all the way up to build limit. How far away can we see them? So yeah, so you can see there's that big load going up there, and there's another set going up there. I tell you what, I should have really brought some glass with us. You can see there as well, there's the example with the jump boost. We can jump over the the too high space. Right, let's see what colour glass have we got. I don't really have much coloured glass in stock. A little bit of that red, and we got some purple that we silk touched from one of the other places the other day. So let's hop back up here. No, never mind. We'll come back for that glass later, because you can change the colour of the glass. You can also push pistons in front of it. In my Java world, I have a little rainbow effect place. So let's pop those there. And you'll see after a moment, they'll change colour. So I'll maybe get a few different colours and we can have those beaming up into the sky. Tell you what, we'll quickly go and get some rockets and we'll fly up. So here we go, let's just fly up to the top here. Oh, and these were supposed to go to build limit, but they disappear around the 100 mark. Oh well, it must just be the Java edition where they go all the way up to build limit, so you can't see them too high. Let's just line back up here. So here we go, you can see you can still see them going up there, all the different colours. I will maybe think of some other colours, or I might just leave them as that, because it does look quite nice with those colours. Let's just step outside here where we can see them a little bit more clearly. So there we go. So that's going to encompass a radius of approximately 40, so it should give us that kind of area. It doesn't give us much going down though, so we will have to maybe move them or make another one elsewhere because of another dugout section that we have. They're really loud as well, those things, aren't they? One thing I'm noticing is with the jump boost, it's a little bit problematic to take off. And there we go, there you can see, just down to our other one there. Just step inside of it. Oh, go straight through a torch. I thought that was a bit weird inside. One thing I will quickly show you, if I get some more iron, just before we go, I'll come back and I'll close these gates later. We hop down here. Way that we built those, let's see. Let's just take a whole row of this, because we've got absolutely loads of iron. We'll take one extra stack. Now we have those 6 beacons together because we extended the pyramid. And I'll quickly show you here how to extend the pyramid so that a second one works. So we've got this one here. Let's say we wanted a second power in this region. If we just select that, and if we do that, a second one, as long as it's got a skyline, yes it does, will then activate, and this one will be a level 1. And then for the second layer, we just have to extend that again, give it a moment to update, and there we have our second layer. And if we pop a third layer, and we'll just clear out a little bit of space here so we can get the next layer in. Yep, that's long enough. You see that's got the level 3, and then if we want to extend that again, then go up here, give it a moment to update. And we can put another power in there, so I'll just put speed on here, might as well. Now, was that giving us speed 2? Let's have a quick look. Yep, speed 2. So there we go. So if you want to extend them, you can do them in a block formation, and then just each time just extend it out. You could do them in a long line, and you would need just to keep extending them. Just remember, they have to be completely solid blocks of iron. Let's see how this goes now with the speed as well. Yeah, we're going to be down to bedrock in no time, I think. Yep. Just keep drilling down. I wish we had spectator mode on this so I could bring in a camera basically to sit and watch, and I would time lapse it. But there we go anyway. Actually, just before we go, I'm not 100% sure. Does right, we don't have silk touch. Does this drop itself or does it break? Oh, it drops itself, so that means that's brilliant. That means that we can move them to different sites. We just have to make sure we've got enough iron to... no, it was speed, wasn't it, that we had on that one? Speed 2. There we go. So anyway, there we go. I hope you enjoyed that look at the beacons there. I don't think we have many achievements left to get. So we just got that one for creating a fully powered beacon. So what do we have left to do? Right, well that's going to be the next episode then. We will levitate up 50 blocks from a shulker. That one might be... It could be complicated. We might have to dig out a section to be able to do that, but we'll do that in the next episode, and then we'll respawn the Ender Dragon after that for that final achievement, and that'll give us our 2150G. Actually, just before we go, let's see what my actual Xbox achievements are up to. Let's hop out the game. And if we have a look at achievements... There we go. Oh, that's quite a nice number there. 116,000G. So yeah, so we've done quite well on that one there. Let's have a look. Bring back up Minecraft. So there we go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to rate, comment, favourite and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.